Good morning and welcome back, children. Today we are going to move ahead after doing a short recap of what we did in the last lecture. Okay, we had ended our lecture with germination, I suppose, right? Yes, we had discussed about germination as to what is germination. याद है आपको what is germination? जर्मिनेशन एक ऐसा प्रोसेस है जिसमें क्या होता है इन विच द एम्ब्रियो विच इज़ प्रेजेंट इनसाइड द सीड. एम्ब्रियो सीड के अंदर होता है. यस, द एम्ब्रियो विच इज़ प्रेजेंट इनसाइड द सीड वो ग्रो करता है एक छोटे प्लांट में. इट ग्रोज इनटू अ यंग प्लांट इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ suitable water, in the presence of water, air and suitable temperature. Then this process is said to be germination, right? We had also discussed about the two types of germination. One was hypogeal and the other one was epigeal. I hope you remember epigeal. EPI means epi का मतलब होता है above. above ऊपर मतलब किसके ऊपर? ग्राउंड सरफेस के, अर्थ सरफेस, सॉइल के ऊपर, राइट. जीएल मीन्स द सरफेस और द अर्थ. क्लियर? मतलब सरफेस के अगर ऊपर है देन इट इज़ नोन एज एपीजियल जर्मिनेशन. सरफेस के अगर नीचे है देन इट इज़ नोन एज हाइपोजियल जर्मिनेशन. पर कौन ऊपर और कौन नीचे है, ये हम किसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं कि कौन है सरफेस के ऊपर और कौन है सरफेस के नीचे? दिस वी आर टॉकिंग in contact with the cotyledons, right? When the cotyledon is above the surface then it is known as epigeal germination, and if the cotyledon is below the surface, that is under the soil, then it is known as hypogeal germination. This is the basic difference. First of all, you should be very much clear about it. ठीक है. देन वी हैड डिस्कस्ड कि कहाँ पे होता है, कौन बीन सीड में एपीजियल जर्मिनेशन होता है. यू कैन डू इट एट होम ऑल्सो एंड यू कैन चेक इट, right? In the same way in the pea seeds also it is hypogeal germination. Again in the maize seeds if we see, then what kind of germination we see here? The hypogeal germination. Hypo का मतलब होता है नीचे, right? Soil के नीचे. Here the germination is epigeal type of germination, right? This is the radicle and this is the plumule. Fine. So this was the two types of germination which we had discussed. Now the difference between epigeal and hypogeal has been shown over here. The cotyledons are pushed above the ground, right? Epi matlab above the ground, hypo means under the ground, right? Now here hypocotyle, it elongates faster than epicotyle. मतलब hypocotyle. Hypo का मतलब होता है नीचे, right? कोटाइल मीन्स वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द कॉटिलेडन. हाइपोकोटाइल यानी कि हाइपोकोटाइल जो है वो नीचे वाला जो है, नीचे जो है वो फास्ट लंबा होता है, उसकी ग्रोथ जो है वो ज़्यादा होती है एज कम्पेयर टू द एपिकोटाइल. नीचे वाले की जो ग्रोथ ज़्यादा होती है दैट इज़ अंडरग्राउंड, जिसकी वजह से वो कॉटिलेडन को पुश करता है ऊपर की तरफ. एंड सो द कॉटिलेडन इट कम्स ऑन द अपर सरफेस, ऑन द above surface which we are able to see, right? तो हाइपोकॉटिल जो है जब वो इलोंगेट फास्ट करता है एज कम्पेयर टू एपिकोटाइल, तो व्हाट हैपेंस, इट पुशेस द कॉटिलेडन ऑन द surface of the ground, right? Because of which it is epigeal germination, right? Now which all these pulses or the cereals they show, which kind of seeds they show this kind of epigeal germination? Bean hai, tamarind hai, papaya, cucumber, they or the seeds of all these they show the epigeal kind of germination. Clear? Now here, as we had discussed, that germination takes place only if the seed is provided with the water, with the proper suitable temperature as well as air. All these three are known to be essential conditions for to carry out the process of germination. अगर इन तीनों में से एक भी condition fulfill नहीं होती या proper नहीं है, then the germination will not take place. Now here is an activity which will explain you how it affects the process of germination. What they have done in this activity, they have taken a slide and they have tied the bean seeds on this slide. And this slide, it has been kept in a beaker. It has been kept in a beaker which is half filled with water, right, which is partially filled with water. Now they have placed the slide in such a way that one bean, it remains submerged in water, right, and the second one, middle one, that is, it remains partially submerged, मतलब आधी पानी में और आधी बाहर है air में, and the third one, it is completely in air. So after they have kept this beaker in warm place for 2 to 3 days, and after that they have seen the changes. Only the middle seed, it showed the germination. Only this young plant, it came out only from this middle seed, whereas this one and this one could not show the germination, right, because this was completely the lowest one, the lowest seed, which was completely submerged in water, right, it could not get the air. Fine, it could not get the air, it could not get the proper temperature, because of which it could not germinate. And here it got air, it got temperature, but it could not get the water, right, because of which it could not germinate. Only the middle seed, which got all the three in proper amount, germinated. Okay, so this is an activity which proves you how these three are the conditions which are essential for to carry out the process of germination. Okay, now again here one more activity has been shown. What they have done over here is they have taken the bean seeds along with the cotton wool in all the 4 jars. They have kept the names of all the 4 jars to differentiate them, A, B, C and D. Now what they have done in the first jar, what they have done over here is they have kept it inside the laboratory. It gets air, it gets right temperature, but no water has been filled inside this jar. Air और right temperature दे दिया, but water नहीं दिया. Second में क्या किया? They have removed the air. What they have done, they have not provided the jar with air. Temperature दे दिया proper, correct temperature दे दिया, water भी दे दिया, right? But the air was not provided in this jar. They took out the air from this jar, and it was air was not given to this particular seed. Okay. Then this third one, what they have done over here, they here in this third jar they have given all the 3 things, that is, water is also given, air is also given, and suitable temperature is also given. Whereas in the fourth one, in the fourth jar, this they have given the water, they have given the air, but they have kept this jar in the refrigerator. So which jar according to you will show the proper germination? Yes, can you guess which jar will show the proper germination? I hope you all can answer this question. This is the jar which was given all the 3 necessary conditions required for germination. So the seeds present in this particular jar will show the germination. Okay, then we are going to move ahead. Now from this activity, as we have seen that most of the activities that take place in a living organism, it requires water, as most of the chemical reactions, they take place inside the water only, right? Seeds, like any other living thing, it also needs water for its germination. Now similarly, seeds, they also need air. जैसे हमें पानी की ज़रूरत है, उसी तरीके से even we need air also, right? Similarly, seeds, they also need air. और ये एयर में से क्या चाहिए उसको? बेसिकली ऑक्सीजन चाहिए. द ऑक्सीजन विच इज़ प्रेजेंट इन द एयर, इट इज़ यूज्ड बाय द सीड टू ब्रेक डाउन द फूड एंड रिलीज एनर्जी. और ये एनर्जी यूज़ होती है काहे में? फॉर द ग्रोथ ऑफ द एम्ब्रियो. एम्ब्रियो के ग्रोथ में ये एनर्जी यूटिलाइज होती है. देन द थर्ड थिंग इज अबाउट द सूटेबल टेम्परेचर. सूटेबल टेम्परेचर होना भी इक्वली इम्पॉर्टेंट है सारी केमिकल एक्टिविटीज़ के लिए, राइट, विच आर असिस्टेड बाय द एंजाइम्स. एंजाइम्स भी एक तरीके के केमिकल्स होते हैं हमारी बॉडी में या लिविंग थिंग्स में, किसी में भी. नाउ सी, एंजाइम्स, दे आर इनएक्टिव एट लो टेम्परेचर्स एंड दे गेट डिस्ट्रॉयड अगर टेम्परेचर बहुत ज़्यादा हाई हो जाए तो. सो प्रॉपर टेम्परेचर हैज़ टू बी मेंटेन टू गेट द वर्क डन by these enzymes. अगर इन एंजाइम से हमें प्रॉपरली वर्क लेना है, काम लेना है, इनका अच्छे से यूज़ करना है, तो वी हैव टू गिव देम प्रॉपर टेम्परेचर, राइट. बहुत कम टेम्परेचर है तो दे विल बिकम इनएक्टिव, सो जाएंगे, वो कुछ काम नहीं करेंगे. अगर बहुत ज़्यादा टेम्परेचर आपने हाई कर दिया तो व्हाट विल हैपन, वो ख़त्म हो जाएंगे, दे विल गेट डिस्ट्रॉयड, right. So again they will be of no use. Clear? So with this we have completed the chapter. I hope you have understood. Okay, this is the PDF of the book I have already sent to you. You can do the exercises, okay, and listen to the chapter, read the chapter once, twice, thrice, and try to understand it, as it is a very important chapter. You will learn about it in higher classes also, in your 8th standard, in your 9th standard also, some advanced portion of this chapter, that is flower, leaf, advanced portion you will be studying in those higher classes. So first of all, this is just the base, so you should be very much clear with the base. Okay children, thank you.